Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin broke down here out of this ascending wedge. We talked about it earlier today here, this kind of ABC pattern. And yeah, I think this introduction of this changed wave count here earlier today, no, it was yesterday, came just in time because it just looked so corrective, the movement to the upside. So now we are coming down. There is currently no evidence that the move down here in the C wave is finished. I would primarily still look for lower lows here. Mentioned in the previous video that ideally, I mean, that would be great to see here the 200-day moving average. Yeah, retest it from above, maybe confirm a further uptrend by retesting it from above. Who knows, that is at 19.5k certainly. The snapback, however, when we came down here, the snapback from 20,350 is certainly possibly impulsive. Now it's very early days. Yeah, it's a 5-wave move to the upside. It is, which, however, you know, it could obviously be just an ABC. Yeah, A wave to the upside, impulse, B wave down, C wave up, and then come down further. Possibility. So don't get too crazy about any upside here until we break really above the 21,660 level. Further downside is certainly easily possible in the current wave structure. If we have the wave 4 already finished, which is of course technically possible because we broke below the wave A low, then it would be an unusually shallow wave 4. Therefore, I primarily still look for further downside. Of course, I also don't know the future, but can you see this? We came down of the wedge to the downside. We retested from below, successful, and now we're heading further down. Will be interesting how this is now going to develop in the next few days. At the moment, the trend is surely down here short term. And what often happens is that those wicks here, they eventually get filled. So that's why I'm still looking for downside. And because primarily, or probability suggests actually that we at least reach here the 20,250 level. Better would be even here the 38.2 fib level. That would be the ideal target for a fourth wave. Now we don't need to go down that low, but let's take a look actually how, but certainly 20,250 would be great. Yeah, this, or 230, this 23.6% fib level. Now, if we also, on the other hand, measure the length of the A wave, go to the high of the B wave, then we see that actually the target, yeah, 1.618 extension points pretty much to that 20,250 level, that 23.6% fib level. So there's a confluence of support. I mean, at least one more low would be give us a clearer picture, because then at least we touch the support area, which is the relevant fib support for this fourth wave, and it would be in line with a 1.618 extension. And I've got a confluence of targets here that would be, yeah, normally that normally are highly relevant for a wave 4, and within a wave 4 for the ABC structure. So yeah, at the moment it's too early to say if it bottomed. Primarily, again, I would still look for further downside, but also short term we could go higher, because it could be an ABC here which unfolds. I mean, what is certainly a possibility, but then we would come down probably quite a bit. There's a few possibilities. So we could say on one hand that let me see, that this was just a wave 1. We're coming up in 2, and then we'll come down in 3, 4, 5. That's possible. And then the wave 2 would be an ABC. Also, it's possible, obviously, that it's finished, but then we now need to deliver and actually in the first instance break above 21,150 and then move above 21,650 or 660. And yeah, that's sort of what is certainly at the moment possible. Or a WXY, where we came down here in a wave W, but it's a 5-wave move, so it's unlikely. WX, and then the Y wave down, also in an A, B, C. So at least we could come down even lower, right? But then again, this move down currently looks corrective, so it would rather look like that we go up a little bit more, because this move up is impulsive, the move down is corrective. But again, what I'm doing here, I'm looking at 5-minute charts. I mean, a lot of that is just intraday volatility, and don't think we can, you can forecast every little wave. So the key, it all comes down back to basics. What I like to do, scaling into support areas and let it run. Yeah, that's what the Elliott Wave method allows us to understand. Where are the critical support areas? Where is my risk low to scale in? So if I get stopped out, it doesn't really hurt. But if it runs, I have a decent reward. And this is the support area, located here between 20,050 and 18,880. If we drop below that 50% FIB level down there, then a continuation of the bear market is likely. That's not what I primarily expect. I would expect, as long as we hold this, to be going higher. And I'm also of the opinion that one wave up is still missing. Now again, I could be wrong, and if we break below that support area, it might open the doors for a short trade. Yeah, and that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.